Hello everyone. I'm Harish Kumar, Director of Salesforce Commerce at ETG Digital. I'm joined by my co-host Jagdish, our technical architect. We are excited to have you here today. Thank you for taking the time to join the session. Today, we are diving into how progressive web apps are revolutionizing e-commerce and why accelerators like the ETG Providio should be an integral part of your strategy. In the next 30 minutes, we will explore several important topics: the value of PWAs, quick comparison between SFRA and PWA, the key advantages of PWA, and a live demo of our Providio Accelerator. Feel free to submit your questions in the chat, and we'll make sure to address them during the Q&A session. ETG Digital is a Salesforce Summit partner and a recognized leader in Salesforce Commerce. We empower businesses globally by leveraging Salesforce capabilities in driving innovation and enhancing business outcomes. Our proprietary accelerators are designed to ensure faster deployments, reduce go-to-market cost, and offer significant scalability for e-commerce solutions. Let's look at the value proposition of PWA. Let's start by defining what a progressive web app is. PWAs are a web app that offer native app-like experience, but without requiring App Store installations. They load quickly, work offline, and provide a seamless, responsive experience across all devices. From a business perspective, PWAs basically help in improving conversion rates by offering faster, smoother experience, enhance user engagement with features like push notifications, reduce development cost as you don't need separate apps for iOS and Android. It boosts performance through caching and improved load times. It broadens your reach by eliminating the need for App Store installations. It functions offline, ensuring usability even in low or no network conditions. All of these benefits collectively improve user experience and often lead to higher engagement and conversion rates. Let's look at the comparative analysis of SFRA and PWA. SFRA is a modern architecture that's flexible and scalable for e-commerce on Salesforce Commerce Cloud. However, it's based on traditional web technologies, which may not offer the same performance as PWAs. When comparing PWAs with SFRA, PWAs can improve performance by up to 4x, offering faster load times and a more app-like experience. PWAs separate the front end and back end with technologies like React, Angular, or PHP, allowing for more flexibility and scalability. Salesforce PWAs uses React, which enhances the user experience, especially with its responsiveness and speed. The PWA kit includes project templates, a rendering system, routing system, utility functions, and integrations with Salesforce B2C Commerce APIs. For deployment, MRT provides the infrastructure for hosting and monitoring the PWA storefront. Jagdish will dive deeper into this in a moment. If you observe, the SFRA is very tightly coupled, but whereas the PWA is loosely coupled and you can have the front end, anything, right? And basically we can make calls to the B2C commerce APIs. Let's look at top two advantages of PWA. Basically, it has got higher speed and performance. PWAs load instantly, even on slow networks, which helps reduce bounce rates and keeps users engaged. Speed is critical to conversion rates, especially in mobile e-commerce. The offline functionality of PWAs allows users to browse content when offline. It is a game changer, especially in regions with unreliable network connectivity. This significantly increases user engagement and retention. Let's take a look at some of these PWA app-like feature. If you click on this, the out-of-the-box feature, you'll see an option to download for an app like option. Like if you click on this, it will basically install the app on the desktop. And it basically provides you like an app-like experience. This is one of the features that are available for in the out-of-the-box PWA. And also, if you compare the same with the SFRA, you don't get that option. Let me go back to the PWA. And if you check the offline feature functionality, go to the network tab and disable, you make it as an offline. And if you look immediately, the storefront page continues to show because it is loading from the cache. But if you do the same on an SFRA, you'll get a page cannot display message. Okay, so this is one of the features that is available out of the box. All right, let's move on to our Providio Accelerator. Providio Accelerator is our custom accelerator designed to address the common challenges faced in e-commerce today, such as slow development cycles, high cost, and resource limitation. Providio streamlines these processes with a suite of tools and templates that reduce development time and help businesses bring their products to market faster. The base Progressive Web App has been enhanced to include advanced integrations, key page designer components. Our approach follows the philosophy called extend baby extend, meaning we build and expand on the core Salesforce or out-of-the-box platform to deliver customized solutions that are efficient and scalable. Our accelerators are internally QA'd, ensuring built-in quality and reducing the risk of errors, providing a reliable foundation for any project. They offer head start for projects by delivering a tested framework, allowing us to quickly customize and build on top of it to meet specific client needs. This combination of pre-tested quality and flexibility accelerates development timelines, enabling faster delivery and enhanced productivity. Now we are going to take a look at the Providio Accelerator in action. Jagdish will walk you through the live demo, showcasing some of the features on the accelerator.
Thank you. So this is our PWA Accelerator storefront, which we have built on top of base PWA. So if you compare our accelerator with the base, so you can see a lot of features like theming, customizations, and integrations. I'm going to explain a few of them one by one. So the first one is page designer. So if you see this hero banner, image with text content, and all other components are rendering from the business manager page designer settings. So you can see we have configured all these settings. These components are rendering in the PWA storefront with React as a React components. We can also configure other components as well. We have inbuilt a lot of more components. So you can change image, you can change the components itself. And all these changes will happen without code change in the storefront. So that is the beauty of the page designer with our accelerator. So if you ask whether our accelerator, whether support multi-country, multi-currency, then yes. Just click on this flag icon. We are showing these regions, countries, and languages. And the countries will get changed based on the selection of the regions. So you can see the lot of Europe countries are loaded. I'm choosing France and the language as a French. And if you click on apply, the whole site data is translated into French language. You can see the text is got changed to French version and including currency as well. You can see the Europe currencies got changed. So, and this data, whatever we are rendering, regions and countries and languages, we are rendering from the business manager custom object settings so that business team can add or remove the countries, languages, regions based on their requirement. So let me switch back to the English version. So with our page designer, you can implement multiple themes within few hours so that it will help the brand teams to apply their themes based on their style guides. So that is how we have implemented our theming logic in our PWA accelerator. All right, now let's move to PLP pages. So PLP and PDP pages are also implemented through Page Designer. And if you want, you can use Page Designer or go with regular pages. And this banner is rendering from the Page Designer component. So out of the box does not have this filter functionality. And we are added the hide and show the filters and quick view feature as well. So for analytics and tracking purpose, we have implemented GTM. and Google Analytics. So I'm showing the GTM data layer event. You can see the view item list is triggered. Please note, we have implemented all other e-commerce events, but currently I'm showing only for view item list. So that is the one main advantage of our accelerator. We have inbuilt GTM and GF4 as well for analytics. So the out-of-the-box PWA uses environment variables to enable and disable the features like load more if the client wants infinite scroll instead of load more. So in our accelerator, we have used site preferences from the BM. If you change the site preferences from load mode to infinite scroll without a single line of code change, the feature will switch. And let me show that once. So once we refresh the page, the infinite scroll feature will start working. I can see the infinite scroll feature is started working without code change. So that is the big advantage of our PWA accelerator, because we have implemented for one feature like load more and infinite scroll, we have added two uh, customizations so that clients can choose either of one. Now let's move to PDP. On PDP, we have implemented zoom image functionality, which is not there on the out-of-the-box site. And along with zoom image functionality, we've added a couple of express payment methods like Buy Now, Amazon Pay, Google Pay, and Apple Pay as well. And these express payment methods are implemented through temporary basket. So temporary basket means it will buy with the current product and it will ignore well, if there are any products in the basket, those will ignored by the temporary basket. That means you'll place an order with only this product, even though if there are any products in the cart object. So that is the main feature of temporary basket. So even we can handle this Buy Now Amazon features enable and disable through our preferences. Like you can see, we have added the custom preferences to enable and disable. And along with these, we have maintained other features, custom preferences as well. Like we have used two payment gateways, Adyen and Stripe. Okay, so now currently we are using Stripe, and if you want, you can switch to Adyen without code change. So, and along with these, we have a lot more features as well. And so that is the, if in all these features we will get in one package, that is our PWA accelerator. So hence, if go to market, it will reduce the cost and the development effort as well. So that is one bigger advantage of our accelerator. Let me go back to the PDP. Let's add product to the cart and explore on cart and checkout as well. So even in cart, we have added multiple express payment methods, again, Amazon, and along with the PayPal as well. So PayPal is using its own payment gateway. So let's proceed to the checkout. So for Google address suggestions, we have used Google APIs. And if you enter addresses, it will give the valid address so that user can choose, and all these addresses will auto populate. And we have handling front-end validations as well. If you see, if you remove that, it will show that immediately the front-end validations is also happening. Let's move to the next stage. So there is one more important feature, gift certificate, and some clients will use a split payment method. That means, so our order total is $90, and we can, and if you have a gift certificate with $50, and we can use that $50 gift certificate, and the remaining amount will be paid through the credit card. Now I'm placing only through the credit card. So when we are after adding the details, we are showing the details here and in the review order page. And let's just click on the place order. So we are using Stripe Payment Gateway to place authentication and authorize. So immediately we will redirect to the order confirmation page, and you can see the payment method details. So one more, out of the box does not support order transaction emails like order confirmation and other emails, but we do have implemented with the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So you can just see we have immediately, once we place an order, we immediately received an order confirmation email from the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So that is the one, again, one more added advantage of our PWA Accelerator. Okay, now there is one more important feature, order management system, that is used for fulfillment. So if you go to BM and just search with our orders, whatever we placed recent orders, so those orders will be exported to OMS immediately after order placement if it is success. So last topic is related to MRT. So manage runtime. Usually manage runtime we used for deploying, host and maintain our PWA storefront. So recently we have deployed a lot of bundles, you can see, and to get access to this manage runtime, you need to ask your admin and grant a role for manage runtime, so that if you provide the roles, and then you can able to see this manage runtime. And there you can create a projects, and inside that project, you can add your multiple environments like CI or production environments, anything, okay? So like this, we have to set up our environment, and the deployment scene, we can see here deployments and deployment history as well. So as I said, out of the box, PWA supports environment variables, and we are using environment variables as well, site custom preferences as well. So let me show an example of how the environment variable will work. Okay, so currently our PWA storefront is not password protected. I'm making the password protected with only one variable change. If you click save, the bundle will get deployed again. Whatever the recent bundle will get start deploying again. So meanwhile, let me explain about this one, preview site. So this preview site is a similarly like SFRA. So in SFRA, we have a storefront toolkit. So that feature will get in preview site. So you can configure your source code and customer groups and the date. Based on this data, you can see how your promotions will behave in the storefront. So that is an advantage of preview site. So let me go back to the MRT, and still the deployment is bundle is deployed. Okay, now the bundle is deployed. So before that, so logs. So for productions, we will get logs in log center, but for lower environments, we will not get. And to see the logs, you can use this command, and or you can add your code in the console.log so that you will identify if you have any bugs. So similarly, we can maintain URL redirects and other settings. So some of the clients can use MRT CDN, but also that Salesforce will support third-party eCDN as well. Based on our requirement, we can choose which CDN if we want to use. That's it. That is how our PWA Accelerator will work. If you have any questions and if you need any demos, you can contact us. Hi, Syed. Yes, we have implemented phased rollout as well in the our PWA Accelerator, and currently it is disabled. And if you want, we can get back to you on the emails how we have to set up for the phased rollouts, like using slash plugin, and then you can implement with till PDP pages, use a PWA Accelerator or PWA Storefront, and for cart and other checkout pages, you can use SFRA pages. So that is how we can use uh, the phased rollouts. Session bridging concept will comes into the picture in if you use a hybrid model of storefront. I hope I have answered your question, Syed. Yeah, so there are related to SEO. So PWA supports a lot of features in SEO because there is no .html concept in the URL. So in SFRA or monolithic websites, you can see .html in the at the end. So that concept will goes here in the PWA without .html pages, so that a crawler can use our pages all the time. So that is one bigger advantage of SEO. And we can implement sitemaps even on MRT itself. Dynamic imaging services, DIS, also we can implement, but currently we have not implemented. I think we can use DIS as well. If required more details, I'll come back to you on this with your email ID, Sanjay. Thanks for your questions. Yes, we have used, and it is out of the box cartridge, Syed. So plugin order management. So we have implemented in the SFRA. So front end side, there is no need of OMS, right? So once we place an order, and all these orders will be exported to OMS. Content management system, we can integrate, but currently we have not explored on that, but we'll get back to you on that, Syed. So example is, I have to show the code. I will pass a snippet of code, how we have rendered the SSR.js, and so that you will understand. In SSR.js, we usually will write API calls, and from there we will fetch the data and pass it to the storefront. And also we can handle CORS, CRS errors and everything on SSR.js. There you can configure if you are getting any CRS errors on everything.
All right. I think we have run out of time. I hope the session was useful. We appreciate everyone taking time to join the session. If you have any questions, feel free to drop an email and we will be happy to respond back.